Hey, how's it hanging, everyone? My name is Jack Saville, and you know what time it is. It's time for the motherfucking Monday Night Raw review. August 24th, 2015. We are live tonight in Brooklyn, New York. Of course, this is the fallout from last night's SummerSlam event, so let's not piss about. Let's get straight into it. So, we open up the show tonight with a segment that was taped earlier today. Triple H is in the back, and he's pretty much giving Rollins a blowjob and saying how great he was and that he's going to reveal a statue for him tonight, like Bruno and Ultimate Warrior and Andre the Giant and all those guys. And so the intro hits, Pyro hits, Brock Lesnar comes out, Paul Heyman then also comes out and says he's the pissed off advocate of the ripped off conqueror, Brock Lesnar. And so what the hell happened here last night, and they pretty much run down what took place at SummerSlam with the Phenom, with Undertaker getting in the Kimura lock, him tapping out. Ref didn't see it, but the timekeeper did. Ref says, hey, I make the calls. Undertaker hit the low blow. He put him in the Hell's Gate, made him pass out, and that's how Undertaker won the match. But Lesnar is not happy. He says, we want to go right now, and all that. He challenges out Undertaker, but it's not Undertaker comes out. Bo Dallas, his dumbass walks in, well, he's running, he's like that, looking like a complete jack-off, and, which was, by then again, he was pretty funny, and he's like, Brock, you know, even though you did lose to the Undertaker last night, all you have to do is believe. And Brock's like, nope, and just suplexes him 6 times, which was pretty funny. Hits F5 and pisses off, and we don't see him for the remainder of the show, unfortunately. So, yeah, pretty good opener to Raw. Nice to see Bo Dallas get some time with a big star like Brock Lesnar. Yeah, even though he really got buried, but who gives a shit. So, up next, we've got the New Day, Kofi and Big E, taking on the Lucha Dragons in a tag team matchup. Primetime players are on commentary, the former tag team champions. And so, before Kofi and Big E come out to the ring, they say, here's our feature presentation, Xavier Woods. He comes out playing a goddamn trombone, and they sing the song New York, New York. Instead, they call it New Day, New Day. Oh, man, these guys are so damn entertaining. They've got it on fleek, as they would say in their promo tonight. Overall, this was a decent tag team match. Both teams are really awesome. I do like the Lucha Dragons, but New Day ended up getting the win. They're celebrating when all of a sudden Pyro shoots up. Guess who comes back? Bubba Ray and Devon, the motherfucking Dudley Boyz, are back. Just, what? Like, out of nowhere, this wasn't revealed. There was no... I didn't hear anything on the internet. Well, I did, like, a couple of months ago, but, like, now, just out of nowhere. This is definitely Return of the Year so far. Bubba and Devon come out, and they absolutely wipe out the New Day. Devon gets the tables. They hit the 3D on poor Xavier, and my God, the tag team division has been drastically changed now. Oh my God, I'm so happy. So, that Dudley Boyz are back. I think they can do a lot of good things for the tag team division, put over the New Day, Lucha Dragons. They could do so many awesome matches. So, yeah, very happy about that. Dudley Boyz, welcome back. You have been missed, my friends. We get a promo for Cena granting his 500th wish. Good for you, buddy. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon speaking about the Seth Rollins statue, and you can actually see what the real statue looks like. I thought they were going to make a fake one, but no, they actually made one. And so, this place is better off with you two in charge, and Seth Rollins comes out and he thanks them and all that, and then we get to our next match, which is a rematch from SummerSlam, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatt Family. This is pretty much very similar to what we saw last night. Reigns hit the spear. So, how this ended, Wyatt Family goes in for the Shield's classic assisted powerbomb. Reigns then fights off. He gets out of the Sister Abigail, hits the Superman punch. Ambrose heads up too, standing elbow drop, and Harper is just out of there. And then Reigns is getting ready to go for a spear, and I'm like, alright, what's going to go on here? Wyatt's sound hits, lights goes out, and I'm thinking, what the fuck's happening? And so lights come back on, and this huge, jacked up Bray Wyatt looking guy, he's wearing a black sheet mask, takes it off, and I didn't know who it was at first. I have no idea who this guy was, but afterwards he comes out, and he is fucking huge, takes out Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns with like a bear hug kind of thing, and just lays them out, and then Wyatt, Harper, and the big dude are just over Reigns' dead carcass and saying, follow the buzzards. Really cool. I'm very interested to see where he's going to go in the WWE. He should be doing very well with the Wyatt family. I think he fits in very well with that group. He's a big, huge dude. I know Vince has a hard-on for those kind of guys, but that doesn't make him gay. But yeah, very excited to see what they do with a third member, and I'm wondering if Eric Rowan's going to return soon, so there's 4 members of the Wyatt family. We get a Miz TV segment with Team PCB. Charlotte then talks about his dad teaching Miz about the figure 4 leg lock. If you guys remember, the Miz actually used it for a while when he was having his babyface run in 2012, 2013. Paige rips on Miz, saying that they aren't just looks, and calls him a pervert, which is pretty funny. Then Team Bella comes out, and Nikki says Paige, thinking they're the most dominant team, is saying Donald Trump's favorite holiday is Cinco de Mayo, and they just go blah 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 blah, talk a bunch of shit. They have a fight, and Team PCB backs up the Miz. He rolls out like the little pussy bitch that he is, and it is then announced that Team Bella vs. Team PCB is up next. And, yeah, it was, it was an okay tag team match, but the fans were not into it. They were doing the, wave and shouting boring, which is very disappointing. But how it ended, though, Paige knocked the Bellas off the apron, hit a clothesline on Alicia Fox, hits the PTO, applies it on her. Brie Break kicks out of it. She kicks Paige, so it ends it. Becky Lynch comes in. Bella Buster by Brie to Lynch. Baseball slide to Charlotte. Bionic forearm by Nikki and to Paige when the ref was distracted. Axe kick by Fox, which is pretty much a scissors kick, and they get the win. Team Bella, they needed a win. They've been losing for the last couple of weeks now. So, I feel I know Bella fans are probably happy about it, but, Bella's needed a win. Nikki Bella is going to have to defend her title at the event, probably against, I don't know, one of the 3 divas. Then we get to King Barrett. He's in the ring, and it's setting up for a tag match with Stardust, but then out of the damn blue, Stardust attacks King Barrett, probably upset about the match last night, beats the shit out of him. But then Neville comes out, he goes for the red arrow, but Stardust rolls out. Very confusing there, don't know what that's leading to. Maybe a possible triple threat match down the line, we'll see. Then we get Jon Stewart coming out. He's here to explain why he attacked John Cena at SummerSlam. He made his way to ring. Get that right, man. Stewart says that he upset some Cena little fanboys last night, and it was not to help Seth Rollins, but he didn't want Cena to tie with Ric Flair. And then, son of a bitch, Ric Flair shows up. He thanks Stewart, but he said he was rooting for Cena, and that sooner or later the record will be broken and throw it to someone he respects. And he says to the fans, hey, if you ain't gonna love it, you gotta learn to live with it, because you're looking at the greatest, and God is in the building, talking about himself. John Cena comes out. He's obviously pissed at Jon Stewart. Stewart's trying to explain himself, but how this ends up, Cena hits the AA on Jon Stewart. Don't be surprised if this ends up on TMZ tomorrow. But then Cena afterwards gets to the back, talks to Renee Young, and says, you know what, I'm done talking with Stewart, now it's on to Rollins. But another guy wants it with Rollins, and we'll meet him later on tonight. Then, 8-man tag team match. Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, Randy Orton, and Ryback versus Rusev, Kevin Owens, Sheamus, and The Big Show. Let's just cram all the guys from SummerSlam, put them into one match. How this ended, Orton and Sheamus, they got the hot tag. Orton hits 2 clotheslines. Sheamus misses one. Snap slam. Sheamus went to the apron. IED DDT by Orton. Orton is going into that deep, dark place that only Orton knows. Orton hits the drop kick to the Big Show, slips out of the slam, and Show accidentally hits the WMD on Sheamus, and the big, clumsy giant loses, and the babyfaces win the match. But then afterwards, Rusev and Owens are pissy at the Big Show, and they beat the shit out of him, which was funny to see. Any time the Big Show gets the shit kicked out of him, always fun for. And then the babyfaces all hit their big moves on them, and that's how we end it. Then we get to a Wyatt Family promo, and Bray Wyatt says, "I tried to warn you, Roman. Until your heart is beating, I'll be there to infect everything around you. You put Dean Ambrose in your way, and now he's just another pawn in your game." And he reveals that the guy's name is Braun Strowman, whatever the fuck, and he's Abigail's black sheep. And so, yeah, very intriguing stuff here. And so, Authority runs into Cena backstage and brings up him AAing Jon Stewart, thinks that the Twitter trend is sore loser. Cena says he's going to talk to Seth Rollins. Stephanie says in order to do that, you have to be here to do that. I'm not going to disturb anyone to serve Rollins' celebration tonight, so these men will lead you out of here. Cena's out of there. One more thing, you can't see me. So that was pretty funny. So Cena is out of here. So then we get the big statue unveiling. We know something's going to go down. And they sing happy birthday to Vinnie Mac, who's turning 70 today. So happy birthday, you crazy bastard. So 7-0 right there for you. Triple H says Vince is probably so pissed in the back right now, which he probably was. And then if you're looking for a star who needs to be immortalized in bronze, you have a certain talent, here he is, Seth Rollins. He has the hustle, loyalty, and respect, just like Cena. And Seth Rollins' music hits, and he wants to thank Stephanie and Triple H. Tonight's incredible night. I'm the greatest of all time. It's like Babe Ruth and blah, blah, blah. And Brooklyn's team sucks. Pretty much all that stuff. And that he's like, guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready for the big reveal? And he's like, I'm going to be in the list of all the greats now. And as the cover is removed, it's not Seth Rollins' statue. It's Sting, bitch. He shows up. Everyone's like, fuck, mate. And Rollins is pissing his pants. Sting beats the shit out of Rollins. Stinger splash. Clothesline sends Rollins out. Triple H helps out Rollins. Sting grabs his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, holds it up high, and Stephanie's like, never! Sting poses with the title. Rollins is pissed. Everyone is pissed, except the fans who are loving it. I was marking out huge. We had been hearing rumors that Sting was going to show up at SummerSlam. He didn't, but he's showing up tonight. And it was revealed later on the Raw Backstage Pass on the WWE Network that it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Sting at Night of Champions, most likely for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But what about the United States title? What are they going to do with that? Is Rollins going to wrestle 2 matches? Or is he going to drop the title before Night of Champions, which I think will most likely happen? So, overall, I really enjoyed this Raw, man. Really, really good. I'll give this a thumbs up. Dudley Boyz were great. Sting showing up was great. Yeah, the matches were a bit, but the segments and the returns were very, very fun. Cena AAing poor Jon Stewart was pretty cool, even though I did like Jon Stewart. Apparently Braun Strowman was a former strongman competitor, so yeah, interesting to see what Braun's going to bring to the Wyatt family. And yeah, pretty good episode of Raw. Make sure to check this one out. Builds up good to Night of Champions. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment down below your thoughts on tonight's Raw. Subscribe for more great content from me. Twitter and Instagram is at JackmanLaw31. And I'll see you guys next time. And I am out in 3, 2, 1.